All right. Good morning and good afternoon or good evening, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for joining us on this webinar about how we're going to discuss how to turn on Wish today and just some information about Wish for our Deliverr merchants. I'm Michael Sine. I am the Director of Sales here at Deliverr. I oversee all our fulfillment specialists. I'm also joined by Ryan on our engineering team, who's going to talk about how to set up this badging as well. So just to dive right into the agenda here, we're going to talk about what is Wish today, the results we've seen from some real sellers. Ryan's going to go ahead and talk about how to turn on Wish today for your listings, and then we'll answer any questions that you have. You're welcome to ask them on the questions tab on here, and we'll do our best to answer them throughout this webinar or at the end. So without further ado, let's dive into it. I'm going to talk a little bit about what Wish today is, and just a little bit of insight into Wish as a platform. There's over 5 million users on Wish. 80% of their customers return to buy, and a typical customer views 600 to 700 products on one visit. So that's a lot of viewing. There's a lot of ad impressions, a lot of eyeballs. But the Wish today badge, as you can see on here, it's very similar to a lot of badging we have across our other channels, and it'll just sit there on your product page as people are searching, as well as on the product itself. And this is great given that some of the shipping speeds for Wish Express or even Wish in general are 11 to 14 days. You can have this prime exposure and offer your customers fast shipping using Deliverr's network. So as we get into it, this is only exclusive for Deliverr merchants right now, this Wish today badge right now. So having this gives you that priority exposure at the top when people are looking for fast shipping or ways to get their item to them faster. And it'll show up on these spots that I'm showing you on the screen right now, both on the catalog page as well as on the product, as well as when people are adding it to cart. So I want to talk a little bit about the flywheel effect here on Wish. So Wish has this really powerful algorithm, and it basically matches with the right buyers. And the way it does that is it makes a personalized image based on the feed per customer. And so they're finding the right customer for the right product. And they're taking data points from social apps, social media apps, as well as just usage. And so that's the main thing that makes it such a powerful shopping channel. And then they take that compounding effect. So what happens is when they see that you're getting more purchases on a specific item, they're going to offer better visibility and relevance to that actual buyer. And so that results in more sales as well for your own product, because if your product is getting purchased a lot, then there's more visibility into who's purchasing and you're able to show it higher. Another great thing is Wish tends to be a channel that's mostly for mobile. It was a mobile first. Now, doesn't mean it's not on desktop as well. There's a lot of users on desktop, but on mobile is where it started. And so it's a mobile first product, which means you're seeing 6 products on a mobile screen versus anywhere from 9 to 12. So that offers a higher chance that you're going to get a purchase already. And then you combine that with the fact of having Wish today. So you can also start aggressively with their product boost program. And that also allows them to get some ads as well, get some ad exposure. And then they're also trying to understand who's purchasing and to help optimize those ads so you combine what you have and what you want to target, as well as with Wish's advertising platform, as well as with the 2-day tag. And that should help increase that flywheel effect, make it go a lot faster, get more purchases on your product. So those are just some tidbits about Wish and the Wish 2-day badge. And then I want to talk a little bit about the impact of Wish today that we've seen on some of our merchants so far. And so on average, we've seen about a 23% order volume lift from just going from having the item listed on Wish to adding that 2-day badge. So that in itself will offer a lot more purchases, and that's on average. So we've seen some that are a lot more. And then you also get this special offer from Wish when you actually join using Deliverr. So that means you get a 5% marketplace commission. That's compared to an average around 15%. And that's for the rest of the year right now. So if you join right now using Deliverr, 5% marketplace commission. You'll also get a $100 ad credit as well to help promote your listings when you upload 10 or more products. So that can go through the product boost that I just mentioned, and you can start optimizing there as well. And then, like I mentioned, this is for Deliverr merchants only. So it's for merchants who are signing up with Deliverr and connecting Wish. Other benefits of participating vendors is you get this guaranteed seller protection, which allows you to essentially get protection on all orders fulfilled by Deliverr. So you don't have to worry about potential carrier delays that may happen, especially during Q4, a lot of holiday volume. You're a protected seller when you're using Deliverr. Another thing is you get this US seller tag, and that tells buyers that your product is being shipped from the US, which offers a lot of credibility with some of the buyers who are in the US who want to make sure that their product's coming from the US. When your product is in the Deliverr network, it will show that US seller tag as well. So that's just an additional added benefit to help build trust with your buyers. Now I'm going to flip it over to Ryan, who's going to talk about how to activate Wish Today. Ryan, take it away.
Hey guys. So to start, it'll be pretty similar to the fast tags we have already. You'll start by going to your sales channel, and for example here we'll use Wish Direct. When you get there, you'll see the fast tag is available to be activated, in this case Wish Today, and clicking into that will kind of begin the process. It's done in like 3 pretty simple steps to follow. Everything is outlined pretty clearly. The first thing to do is to enroll in Wish Express, and so you'll be brought to a page that'll kind of describe what to do and give you a link back to your Wish store. If you follow this link, you'll be taken to the Wish store where you can go to the top right corner and opt into Wish Express through the drop-down menu. Doing that will bring you to this page where you can decide to join Wish Express, which is a requirement for the 2-day program. And Wish will have a couple of things they want you to look through and make sure you can meet the delivery requirements. And once you've done that, you're all set up. It'll give you the option to add a Wish Express warehouse if you'd like, which you don't have to do for 2-day. And then you'll return back to Deliverr, where you'll have to, through our seller portal, log into Wish and connect your Wish account. Doing that will, again, it'll have you log into your account, and it'll present you with this grant access to the app page where you'll basically allow Deliverr to interface with your listings and your store. After that, you'll see that the login was successful, and you'll be able to go back and continue on with the last step, which is to decide to opt into Wish Today or not. So our fast tags right now, we are able to provide 7-day fulfillment tags for free across the board. And for a bit of extra, we'll be able to add the Wish Today. And after that, you'll be all set. So we'll open up to questions now.
Great, thank you, Ryan. And I see a question that just came in. If you guys deliver my product, do I automatically get Wish? I believe to answer that question, you'd have to enable the Wish 2-day as well. Although you can also be connected through a listing tool, but you still need to enable if you want the Wish 2-day badge. So we can fulfill for Wish if you have us connected to a listing tool or have us connected directly through Wish, whichever one you prefer. But you would need to go through the 2-day setup if you wanted to enable that. Ryan, any additional context there?
I think that covers it.
Okay. I see, are the Wish fee credits available for current Wish sellers or only new signups? It's only for new signups right now who are on Wish using Deliverr. So that should answer that. I see we have some questions that were asked right before this. I actually see a few more coming in right now. What's the difference in pricing between 7-day and 2-day fulfillment for Wish? Is it the same as the overall price difference that we pay for other channels? Can you point me to a chart of these charges? Great question. If you go on Deliverr.com and click on the cost calculator, the 7-day that Ryan just mentioned that's available to all Wish sellers is our standard rate. That would be our standard rate that's on that cost calculator. And you could either calculate your prices by typing in an Amazon ASIN or just the weights and dims. The 2-day will also show on that cost calculator. It'll say Wish 2-day. So the 2 rates that you want to look at are the standard, which is just using Deliverr across the board for Wish, or the Wish 2-day rate if you want to enable that. I have been trying to get 2-day going for a month now with no luck using the Deliverr portal. If that's the case, go ahead and submit a ticket or go ahead and reply on there with your ticket number, and we're happy to go ahead and take a look if it was enabled on the Wish end or if it's something on the Deliverr end. That's a great question. And you can do that in your Deliverr portal in the bottom left. It says contact us. I have some questions here that came in prior that we wanted to answer. So do I need an express warehouse for this, Ryan?
No, you do not. You did earlier, but we've made changes. So now it should work regardless of if you have inventory in the express warehouse or not. And as long as we're fulfilling your product, then it doesn't matter where you put the inventory. We'll still be able to give the 2-day tags.
Great. Does this work via listing tool? Yes, it does. If you have a listing tool plugged in, you'd want to click on that listing tool in your Deliverr portal and enable the Wish 2-day badge on that listing through that setup on the Deliverr portal. Can I set a minimum? It's a fairly general way of asking this. Ryan, do you want to chime in? Do you understand maybe where that one's coming from?
If the question is referring to a minimum cart price before 2-day tags, then no, we don't support that, but I'm not sure if there's another way to interpret the question.
Yeah, I think that's the way it was meant to ask, so I think that's a fair point there. Can I turn it on for just some products, Ryan?
Yeah, so right now, if you have products that you want turned on or turned off, you'll have to submit a support ticket and we'll take care of that. The seller controls for the through seller portal should be coming in soon, but for now it'll have to be done like directly through a support ticket.
Okay. Can we get the 2-day tags fulfilling from our own warehouse? The answer there is no. You'd have to use the Deliverr network right now, since we basically space your inventory out and are able to fulfill that 2-day promise there. So no, currently not. It's currently exclusive just to Deliverr merchants. How do I import listings from Walmart, Shopify, other channel to Wish? Ryan?
So I'm not exactly sure. If you're doing it directly, you'll have to probably make an account on Wish and use their services to help you import the listings. But if you're using a listing tool that supports Wish, then it should be done automatically.
Yeah, that's a good point. So listing tool can go ahead and handle that for you, but you can also search on Wish. They typically, similar to like other sales channels like Walmart, you're able to download a spec and upload your products that way. That way you don't have to go in and manually add in each listing. So you can go ahead and search that on Wish support as well, since that has to do with getting your account set up on Wish. Can I push listings from another channel to Wish and then have, can I push listings from another channel to Wish, then have Deliverr fulfill all of it? We can fulfill other listings from other channels if it's either a direct integration with one of the channels we support, say like eBay or Walmart. If it's a channel we don't support, then you would have to use a listing tool. Can I use Deliverr plus fulfillment by Wish? Ryan?
Not yet, but we are working with Wish to get this going.
Cool. How is it different from Wish Express? I'll take this one. I think Wish Express has a 11 to 14-day delivery promise versus Wish 2-day is 2 days. So pretty significant difference there. Can I connect Wish through a listing tool or does it have to be direct? We answered that one already. You can connect either way through a listing tool or directly, and then you want to enable fast tags on either way in which you decide to connect. Some other questions that were asked prior to this. How do I verify Wish 2-day is enabled from my Deliverr account? Whether you're connected directly to Wish or whether you're connected through an integration tool, underneath that, under the channel section, underneath either the direct or the integration tool, you should see Wish 2-day enabled. If not, you want to click onto that channel and go ahead and click on to activate Wish 2-day. And all of this is actually on our support center as well. If you go to the support center under the Wish 2-day fast tag, it's actually under the fast tag group, and then it's under Wish 2-day. If I opt into other 2-day programs, am I put into Wish? The answer there is no. You have to opt in separately for each one. and you have to enable each one. The reason for that is there are different costs associated with each 2-day program. You want to make sure you're aware of the costs as well, to do each of the programs as well, since they are different costs. But as Ryan mentioned, you get standard regardless on Wish, as is any other channel, and then you enable that tag to take advantage of either that savings on that cost or just the added cost for it that's associated with it. And you can check out all our costs on Deliverr.com under cost calculator at the top. Do I need Shopify to connect this? You do not need Shopify to connect this. You can do a direct integration with Wish and Wish 2-Day. Why are my items showing as express but not 2-Day? Ryan, do you have any insight into why that might happen?
That would mostly be based on inventory allocation. If we run out of inventory of that product, it might not be showing up, or maybe we can't fulfill it in 2 days to specific states. So in those cases, it'll just be express and not 2-Day.
Yep, makes sense. So for those who know, we throttle the badging just depending on inventory allocation or how much replenishment you've done. We want to have inventory in at least 4 warehouses to maximize the amount of coverage you have, and to also give you that great low rate that you'll see on our site. If I add a listing from Shopify to Wish, how do I change the Wish fulfillment method to 2-Day without changing it on Shopify? Ryan, you ever dealt with anything like that?
I'm not sure exactly what this would be referring to. If the listing is done through Shopify, I wasn't aware that Shopify had a Wish integration. So, and if it's a separate listing, then creating it on Wish will kind of give you that 2-Day badge.
Yeah, correct. I think you can get a 2-Day badge whether you're doing it through Shopify, because sometimes you can connect it that way. Having said that, seems like a little bit of an edge case here. In most of our cases, we see a direct integration with Wish to Deliverr, which is one of the great integrations, great parts of Deliverr. If you're using it through Shopify, which sometimes you are able to do, you definitely want to, if you're experiencing any issues, go ahead on the bottom left corner of your Deliverr portal, go ahead and submit a support case. We can go ahead and take a look at it if there's anything that's happening there. Can I add Wish if I'm already connected to another channel? Yes, you can. You can add Walmart 2-Day, you can add Wish 2-Day, eBay, as well as their fast and free as well. And so you can add all of those directly to Deliverr. You have to do them all separately because they all have different setups for their fast tag process. Can the inventory a seller sends be commingled for all channels to pull from, or do I have to send the same inventory for each channel? This is a great question. You actually don't have to. You don't have to send in different inventory for every channel. The great thing about Deliverr, you use one pool of inventory, and that inventory can be used across different channels. So you don't even have to specify, hey, this is my Walmart, this quantity's for Walmart, this quantity's for Wish. You just send in the total, and we apply that across the board. So great question there. And I think that pretty much covers it from a question point of view. Ryan, you have anything else to add?
No, I think that covers everything.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate everyone joining us for this webinar and asking these questions. We will post a recording of this webinar. I actually just saw one question come in here real quick. How do I apply for Wish approval? So one, you can apply for Wish on deliverr.com/wish. There's actually a link there to click through if you want to apply for Wish as a whole. If you want to apply for if you want to do the Wish 2-Day, that's usually after. That is actually after you've already gotten on Wish, and you can do that through your Deliverr seller portal and follow the steps that were posted earlier on in this. So approve for Wish 2-Day. That's the order in which it goes. Well, great. I believe that's all the questions we got here from you guys, and appreciate you guys being on here. Once again, we will have a recording of this. Thanks so much for your time. Have a great rest of your day. And that's it for now. Take care. Bye.